Hey guys, NIC here with another daily recap. And today I traded a lot of tickles and I ended the day with a small green. It could be a pretty decent sized green. However, there was one trade that went pretty badly. And then, so it was a pretty small green trade. Save the time, I'll just tell you. Okay, so firstly is SOS. I'm very bullish about SOS. I'm thinking it could be trying for 5 today. Probably around 5. Hmm. So I was at other ticker, then when I switch over to SOS I see that it's trying for this trying to go past this resistance. So added a layer here hoping it will go to 45, I mean 4.5, and then come back down, but it wasn't ready yet. So yeah, like kind of chase over here, so that's a 10-cent loss. And yeah, I guess it wasn't ready yet, but I am still very bullish about SOS, and I think it could potentially hit 5 today. Second is RAPT. Out of nowhere, this ticker really just gap up. So I saw it open, then I see it's holding the view up like very strongly. This is one of my favorite plays. Like, so usually I like to buy. Like, I see the PMH there's this area, this, and then to me this is the shit. Okay, never mind. So hold on 1 second. Yeah, basically what I was saying is the R&R, like this is the amount I'm risking, and this is the reward. So yeah, I added here. As you can see, I was thinking if let's say it goes slightly below the view up, I'll just sell off and trade as a wrong prediction. And if it does go up, I have this much area to play. However, since I didn't got in too big of a share size, so I could only sell it once. I didn't want to. So yeah, I got in here and then I just sold off everything here after the halt. I see that it was pretty choppy, so I didn't want to give back my loss. See, it was going back below 33. I mean, it was going back below 35. Yeah, so I sold off at 35, thinking that could be a psychological level here. However, it just totally ate the holding up and still going very strong. Really good trade. However, I wish I could, in hindsight, maybe sell off half and then let the rest play out. But yeah, and WPG is the one that I lost a lot on. As you can see, it's not what I usually trade. It's down 40%. And okay, so initially hotted up and then hotted up, hotted up, hotted up, and so I added here thinking like this could be crazy. This is way below the 200 SMA. So yeah, I added here and I added pretty big. Like today my P&L, half of it I lost over here in this particular trade. If not for this trade, I could be up pretty decent size. So yeah, I added here, then set the stop loss and got stop out here. However, who knows that? I think many of the tickers I traded today is like that, like around 10, 15, everything just sold off, and 10:30 they slowly came back up. So yeah, this is half of my losses here. NOVN again, very nice. Good to see that it has still so many volume. Like it's been second or third day where NOVN was tradable, and as you can see, it's still looking very bullish. I mean, not on the 1 minute, but the 5 minute still looks very nice. Then yeah, so added on the open, sold off some here, added here again, sold off here, and then I went to other tickers and kind of chase, added here, sold off here. Really nice trade for NOVN. Next is ORPH. This was my favorite ticker last week. Same thing, I see that I was actually watching it during the pre-market, and when it decides, like when the clock hit 30 and I see the movement is up, so I added and got filled about here, sold off here. Didn't want to, as in I just want to scale and take my profit. However, it did went up and another 50 cent, I think, around there. Yeah, so I'm okay with that. I'm not too greedy. I'll take any green I can get. Then after that, it was added here for it to try for this again. However, like this period of time is not looking very strong, so I sold half here, and I see that it's coming down, so I sold another half, but it just keys up and then just fade away. So yeah, another pretty great trade here. Based on this, you can see today potentially could be a really nice win day, if not for the WPG. This small movement is like 50 cent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's on 53 cent or something. That was my loss per share, and I bought a lot of this. It was more of like a lottery ticket, thinking the potential is there. However, I got picked up. GLTO is here because ORPH was just in case I want to buy, just in case ORPH went off crazy and I could buy GLTO as a sympathy. BTX was another really big trade. I see that it's slowly gapping up, something like a slow ABC, and as you can see, the first 4 green candle. So I feel that it's really overextended, seeing there's also 2 resistance here. So I added here for the break. I wanted to scale out here. However, I see it's still pretty strong, and so I just sold off half here and see the rest. I was aiming for here. However, I got filled at here. So yeah, still pretty good trade. And knowing how BTX is, it's the type of kicker that will go up for no reason out of nowhere, and then you will just knife down. So knowing how it is, I can actually smell that the knife is coming. So I sold off the rest here. And as you can see, it just went to shit hole. ENOB is another one. This one I added during pre-market. Added here, seeing we can hold this this area. And I got stop out here. So when it opens again, it went up, sort of. So I thought it's consolidating, and looks really nice here. And I added here, and it just whoosh. So sort of here. This was like my first trade. So I was down a little, then all those trades above helped me get back up for a nice green day. However, the WPG made me lose back half of my profit, which is my one of my rule. So that's why I couldn't trade anymore. Just have to sit on my hand and just see stuff go off without me. ITOS didn't trade this. It was looking pretty good pre-market. However, yeah, this sold off and not much interest here. DI is the same thing. Yeah, pretty similar. This period of time, I think a lot of people thought it might go back up, and that's a really bad fake up. Because I didn't play this since I know the attention is at the other tickers. MC did a really nice move today. So yeah, as you can see, it was around 9. Yeah, around 9 it started going up by the way. Seems like this previous resistance is still, it broke a little. We might maybe around 12:1 we might see go for another move, and after that another move will be the power hour. So seeing how it is, I think AMC is quite bullish today. However, word of advice is this ticker usually trade without logic, so just get out your profit. It's okay to win $1 than lose $2, if you know what I mean. Yeah, oh, it's pretty nice. I would like to see hold above 56.50. Yeah, I would like to see hold over 56.50, 56.60. If it gets above 57, then yeah, it'll be worth watching for me. However, I feel there's a lot of resistance at the top. EMS, I guess not today. Might go. Probably the move is not today. It did try 36.5, and BTX no, MBO decent. BTS and this okay, it did try for by 1. Not close day. VB guess it sympathized of AMC a little. AME not today. SPY. Okay, still in the 420 area. So yeah, today many great trades. However, I went too big on my lottery trade, so got stopped out since I lost back half of my profit. So I'm gonna walk out with the small green day, not to overstay my welcome. Yeah, I could be up the same amount I was, but I could also lose back another half. So making end of day break even, then I go find another trade and I might be down like what 500, 1000. So that will make me way more frustrated than what I currently have. So I'm happy to just walk away with half the profit. And this is why you always should trade with a rule, so you will not overtrade or overstay your welcome. And for the psychology effect, let's say you're walking off with 500. I mean, let's say you were up 1000 before that, and now you're only walking off with 500. It will actually feels like you're losing 500, but just as in that's how you feel psychologically. But you have to focus on the fact that, yeah, I mean, if let's say the next trade I do win, then yeah, I'm up 1.5. But what if I lost? Let's say I'm back to 0 and I want to win back the 500, and let's say I'm down 2k, then the whole psychological level is different. So that's one of my rules is, if let's say I lost back half of my profit, and I will just lock up. Yeah, so that's all for today's daily recap. Stay safe, guys. It's Monday. Do not overtrade, since Monday people tend to overtrade because of the weekend not being able to trade. So they were trade on Monday. I mean, just look at me. I traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickers, which usually 2 or 3 is considered a lot for me. So yeah, have a good habit of trading and the money will come. Okay, that's all for today's daily recap. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe and trade safe. Peace.